You're doing a 2-month anniversary special? Javita does not have enough scars ready for this. What do I say? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. You haven't been paid your grant. You haven't been paid your loan. It's been more than 3 days since you asked your money. But you've joined us for tonight's debut of Jovita Late. Sir, my name is not Paul. My name is Blaine, and my customer ID number is 666. Thank you for calling Tier 2. Hey everybody, this is your host, LALATE. Thank you for joining us for Let's Make a Vote. All right, so EIDL. We started taping on April 25th, and let's just say I was nervous as hell, but I was even a little bit more drunk than one could say. You've applied, you've not heard back, and you're wondering, where is my $10,000? I kept on saying, this video is here to explain to you what's going on. Well, you need to know what PUA is, and this video is going to explain it to you. My hands were just all over the place in those first few videos. It's going to cover several things. First of all, what it is, how much it is, do you qualify, when will you get paid, and who is running it. So you've applied for the PPP, and you've not heard back from your major bank. There's a lot of stuff out there, and we are here to inform you and to educate you about all these plans. But this one is the one coming right away. Apply at a lot of lenders. They're all going to basically ask the same question. So you need to have that document ready. And when does this come up? At the end. And then there was that swirl of the camera where the camera's like a circus carnival act that sort of keeps on turning. The application process. In the application process, they're going to ask you to upload your documents. It's the same documents they always ask. So have those documents ready. And in some states, the application window has already started. So here we are. PUA. Be patient. Call them up. And I just thought, there's that jazz music. And the viewers are going to say, why is there jazz music to a loan video? Save the number. Call them again, save the number, and call them again. There's electric guitar riffs everywhere. It's like, what is this guy doing? If you think you qualify, and you go through the application process, and you do not get a confirmed application, you do not hear anything back, that's a bad signal. They are here, they're accommodating. It's like Versace runway music orchestrated to a boring EIDL loan video. And they will answer your questions. But don't expect the money. Don't expect $10,000 to arrive in your bank account in the next 24 hours. There are corporations, LLCs, that have W-2 employees that pay payroll tax. It's just not happening. It's a process that's very slow, but you will get a grant. Then your neighbor may be a corporation or an LLC, but he doesn't have W-2s. And he doesn't have employees. He has W-9s. Subscribe to this video. In this video, we are describing and informing you about everything in the process. We are informing you about everything you need to know, whether it's PPUL, PPL. Then there was that moment where I said, we're here to inform you about everything you need to know, including PPUL. What the hell is PPUL? We are describing and informing you about everything in the process. We are informing you about everything you need to know, whether it's PPUL, PPL, EIDL, SBA loan, stimulus check, proposed stimulus check for, there is this proposed stimulus check that sends you a check every 6 months, $2,000. We're informing you what you need to know that's current, proposed, and all the horizons. We're here to help you. And that first came to a head while taping today's recording. If you had watched the EIDL grant video, which went live and was uploaded about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, early during the taping, you can see my face expressing terror. But May 30th was total terror. You can't understand how nervous I was on set at 5 p.m. that day. During the early taping of that segment, person off camera handed me a piece of paper written in hastily manner. It said, "The looters have warned that they're heading west to burn and loot buildings." It's as I read that note on air while taping the video that terror came across my face. Tonight, that looting and burning is happening. There have been incredible, sad, and inspiring moments. Viewers who said their employees almost committed suicide. And then this, sadly start with this message. It comes from Cutie Pie, who is an OG of this channel from the very beginning. And she wrote this. Please have a seat as I read her comments. Hi, LALATE. My nephew hung himself from depression. He was not paid what he was approved for unemployment. What should his mom do? Get an attorney? He was owed 3 months back pay. It's so bad people are getting evicted. He lost everything he had, even his life. He gave up his fight at 37 years old. It's so heartbreaking, my only nephew. Thank you for any of the info. Heartwarming. From Alan Beamer. It's an incredible message of the heroics of viewers of this channel to get through this mess and come out on top. The SBA was using credit scores, so I managed to take care of any credit pulls so far either. He worked on his credit pulls while SBA was sitting on his application because he saw on this channel that the credit number may make or break his loan approval. I had to I took care of it. So having been in business 50 or 70 years or more, small independent types like me have been a dying breed anyway. We don't want to click our heels and salute and march just because DOT and government says so. So even a few years from now, even if we do not go back to normal, I will be very, very grateful for this help and assistance. It's really wonderful. My truck, like me, is old and in need of replacement. I belly dumped it, even though the season began in March. No one called me up this year. People have always gone wanting their stuff and truckers bring it in. But the dynamics of the industry have always been changing. This virus pushed this to high gear. If you got it, a trucker brought it. Thank you for your channel, Greenful. I've been watching well updated me. God bless and keep you good work. Oh, boy. Sorry to get emotional on you, but boy, that is an incredible message. This is someone who absolutely gave up. We've had viewers, and there's Liz Smith I have to get to as well. There are viewers who gave up. And there are viewers who held on, and he gave up. He did not think it was coming. And boy. So after that video aired, I watched it later that evening, and I still had problems watching the video. And I know some of you did too. You know, through this entire process, this channel has been really amazing. We have gotten people anywhere between $5 to $20 million of money that they were entitled to, but had not gotten it, but for the work of this channel. All right, so EIDL. You've applied, you've not heard back, and you're wondering, where is my $10,000? This video is here to explain to you what's going on. If you applied in early April, you can expect your money as late as June. Yeah, it is disconcerting. Hundreds of you, I think, at this point have now donated to the channel, which is very, very, very appreciated. And thank you so much. Everything from a few pennies to something more of value. Thank you so much. But more importantly, we've saved businesses, and your messages come in on a daily basis how we've saved businesses. There are 2 other viewers who in the last 24 hours posted messages that but for this channel, their businesses would have been lost. Sometimes the messages are shocking. And this was another message that came in during yesterday's grant video, on Sunday's grant video. Giovanni Nichols and Charles, I applied on March 30th, haven't heard anything to April 16th. Then the funds had run out, replenished. I contacted my senator. I have not received any assistance. I need the funds for my employees and have been talking of suicide. I need the funds for my employees are having talks of suicide. I need help, and I fear that I'll be filing for bankruptcy. 23 years of my business, and because of my credit score is 523, I'm going to lose 2 decades of my life. First of all, death is not an answer. This is the first comment like that, so I'm trying to hold it together after breaking down last night. I'm not going to break down again. Whether it's your employees considering suicide or yourself is absolutely not a solution. I want you to please drop in the comments of this video, tell me your entire strife. You haven't been paid your grant, you haven't been paid your loan, it's been more than 3 days since you asked your money, but you've joined us for tonight's debut of Jovita Late. Hope you are good and safe and wrapped up in a wool scarf or 2 in 90-degree weather. This is LALATE. Thank you for joining us for the debut of our second in our 4-part series block of programming on EIDL Loans Daily, Jovita Late. Please hit that bell on the front of this channel when scarves go on sale at Ross for 2 for 1. Honey, I don't know. I've been on the phone with this tier 2 waiting on hold for an hour. You go to Publix by yourself. This is tier 2. How can I help you? Yes, hi. I'm a small business owner in Florida. I need your assistance on the EIDL. Oh, you're in Marco Rubio state. I'm so sorry. And how soon will I get the money under the new EIDL process? It depends, sir. Some nights when telenovelas are on, we just don't get to any of your loans. I need my money to save my business. Do you have a soul there at SBA? Sir, my name is not Paul. My name is Blaine, and my customer ID number is 666. Thank you for calling Tier 2. And finally, who has theme music for boring loan grant stimulus check videos? Yours truly did. Make a loan. The Alan Beamer video, to this day, I still cannot watch without shedding a tear. And finally, on June 13th, with 2 scarves to the wind, this crazy maniac sat down in a bandana shirt and a flock of scars in 93-degree weather to do some crazy thing that no one had ever seen in a Alone video. And along came this guy, Blaine666, which sadly was the true embodiment of the hell that every viewer was going through with SBA. And finally, who has theme music? Who has theme music for boring grant, loan, and finance news? Yours truly did.